And we are back with another top-notch draft league game. I just had the dock up, and wow, look at this. Granted, like I feel people might be into like my buffoonery of trying to figure out where I am at. But this is a week 6 matchup, perfect, with the Tallahassee Togedamarus with a Blaze and Cactus Way. The Indianapolis Iron Heads. So, just taking a look here, just quickly, we got with the teams here. I saw a Spiritomb the other day. Beefy, Spiritomb, at 17% help. It'll take a hit from a Dazzling Gleam Mega Audino if it's got a Roselli Berry. But there are none of those on the other team. There's a Florges. There's Blastoise. Oranguru. Belly Bolt. So we got a Trick Room mode is what I'm looking at there. Potential, even with the Trick Room mode, that Spiritomb is pretty slow, like a base 35 speed, and there's no Torkoal on this team, on the Blaze team, so Blaze has a very, definitely very Trick Room heavy team. Looking at some of the stats here, Lycanroc Midnight's the fastest. And even Mega Blastoise with 78. So this is going to be a little bit of a match here. Cactus at 2 and 3, and Blaze is at 3 and 2. Ooh, so we could have an even matchup here. So Raichu comes out first with that Fake Out pressure. This is an interesting because like Trick Room I don't think would help. Just look at Orthworm. Orthworm is 65. Jeez Louise. That surprises me. I thought it would have like somewhere in the 30s or something like that. Hopefully the sound works. Marigold. Which I'm saying it as the wrestling promotion in Japan. Marigold. As it was Julia told us. So Fake Out, as Julia said. So Fake Out into the Orthworm. Ooh, Misty interesting. Okay, so if Taunt. Okay, so no Shed Tail shenanigans, but if there's a Will-O-Wisp on the Spiritomb, that's gonna be a big issue because we got the Misty Terrain. So that's if there's Milotic, there's no Scald from Milotic either. So that kind of protects Orthworm. But I'm not sure where the damage is going to come from. This Orthworm can build up. Orthworm has decent attack. Oh, ooh. Nice move there by the Alolan Raichu on Cactus Jack there. He's throwing caution to the... Oh, never mind. Oh, good survive there. He's throwing caution to the wind. And you'll be a fool to think he'd care about someone else. I'm going to end up singing that whole song there with Cactus. So the Rain Dance. So now I'm guessing there's going to be Thunders coming out. We have 2 resists for Electric with Sinistcha and Belly Bolt. So maybe they could be something, but like as well, Florges is still pretty bulky regardless, like on the special defense side. So even like Milogic's going to come in. And having a special defense stat like that, there we go. Little damage healed off that Fake Out damage. Heavy Slam. Not sure how much damage that would have done to the right. Well, no, that may have taken it out just because of the because they just had 20 some left. I mean, it's an Orthworm. It's not like that crazy Mega Audino that I saw earlier today. Jeez. Louise. Still a lot of HP on the board here. There's a lot of defensive pieces. We got like Milotic can be offensive, but like it just has the 100 special attack, and it really relies on that. God, I gotta get used to make sure to put this. It really relies on that the competitive boost, and just like attacking things over time and just slowly whittling away at people. Heavy Slam into Spiritomb. Not too much damage there either. And now, like, this is good for my Milotic, because now with that Poltergeist, you know, that Machagacha isn't going to do too much damage, and a burn really doesn't matter that much on Milotic, because if it has Marvel Scale, it really is going to be a problem for the Orthworm. Orthworm, the only real special attacker, or the only real physical attacker on this team right now. But, trying to think of the next move, because, like, there's going to be no Scald. Ooh, Sucker Punch. What's this? Ice Beam. And the first KO is taken by Milotic. A great poke. Like, again, on my team, I might be very biased to Milotic. Milotic is awesome. Oh, jeez, the Shed Tail. The taunt has worn off. And now that we could bring in something like a Blastoise to take advantage of that rain. Yeah. Oh yeah, the big man. Mega Blastoise. Now that could be, there could be a lot of things coming up. That's a Shell Smash. That's a Water Spout. It's gonna definitely outspeed. And we have Marigold. It's definitely gonna outspeed that Spiritomb. And depending on how it's trained, it could outspeed Milotic. So Milotic, normally you don't put too much speed investment. It's 81, it's not bad. But if you really want to put some investment in your Blastoise, you can just get rid of them real quick. Oh yeah, and there's no Roselli Berry. Oh, it lived! Spiritomb! Just chunking hit. There's the Citrus Berry. There's the item. It's got a berry. Muddy Water. Marigold avoids the attack. I don't know if that's gonna... I don't know if this breaks the sub, even in the rain. Well, it might because of the drops from the... No, it doesn't. Okay, no. Now he's doing the Shell Smash, so... Okay, I thought he did the Shell Smash before. My phone went off. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the Snarl goes right through the sub. So now it's only +1 special attack for Blastoise, but it's still good damage. Now it has the Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. Water Pulse is good for like a single target damage. Like I know in like singles when I've used Blastoise, I like to use Surf instead. Oh, another Shell Smash. So this is interesting because like Spiritomb can't really break the sub. Oh, it's definitely not breaking the sub now. Spiritomb sent to the moon. And right now, Cactus is feeling like, you know, being thrown on the broken bone. His hat feeling like he has broken bones on a concrete floor, but that could be more his thing. So Blastoise is set up, but it has the 2 drops in its defense and its attack. So, like, if Dragonite comes in, is this I'm gonna double check if this is the. Hold on. Yeah, oh, it's a Mega Dragonite. So, does this end up being? This is interesting. Does this end up being a mixed set? Because at extreme speed, like that's gonna chunk into Blastoise, but you know, Dragonite has that multi-scale, so that's gonna help against any attack. If it has an Ice Beam, it's ooh. He's taking it to protect, see what's going on. Oh yeah, he's got the okay. Yeah, he was Preparing. Blaze preparing for the Ice Beam. And we get the Misty Terrain back. I don't know if we've seen Scald yet, though. I think it just might be a Muddy Water. Muddy Water and Ice Beam. Because Scald, like, I don't always run Scald on my Milotic. It depends on the situation. Especially in a situation where... Yeah, I don't know what the Misty Terrain could be for. Like, potential paralysis, maybe? But Ice Beam comes in. +2. Multi-scale. Hardly newer. Taken down in one shot. Pollen Puff. Okay, that is something I didn't expect. Florges missed healing Blastoise with the Pollen Puff. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where you can miss your own opponent. Because I know, like, with Prankster moves, or miss your own partner, with Prankster moves, like, Prankster, even in Psychic Terrain, affects your side of the field. It just doesn't affect the opponent's side. So I didn't think of, like, Pollen Puff having that property of missing your partner. So we got the Fake Out into the Florges and Dark Pulse. And just finishing off Big Man Blastoise here. We're going to pull up Blaze here. We got 12 kills. That's 2 more kills. And Blastoise lives on 1. And no accuracy drops. Because that is a way to, like... That is a good win condition there, those accuracy drops. Especially with Milotic being very bulky and being at 92% health. But I think this is... I think there's a Pollen Puff. Pollen Puff misses again. What could happen? Muddy Water. So this takes out both Blastoise and Florges. Throwing caution to the wind. This Milotic getting 2 more kills in a row. And now it's just the Orthworm and a Dream. And I think... So basically the way to win, Muddy Water, drop it. I should check out Orthworm. Because I don't know if Orthworm has the best special defense. I don't think it does. Stats, base stat, a base 55. This is a real interesting. Muddy Water. Does this take him out? It does! Oh, Milotic! With the win there, just big come from behind victory. The beast Milotic. I love Milotic. It's great. And like, yeah, that Milotic, he was on his own. He's an older, he's a loner man. He likes it just that way, you know. Yeah, that was quite the come from behind victory, and that what a. And now, because again, this is for a good record, trying to get boost up to 3-3, and Blaze trying to get to 4-2. I know what that's like. So what happens with this one? Like, those accuracy drops were tough. Like it's Muddy Water is such an interesting move because you have the. You know, it's not cheese strategy, but like the accuracy, the evasion, the very, like, the bane of people's existence. But, you know, I've been on, you know, I used Muddy Water with Milotic, and I've missed a few times. I used Muddy Water last season with Politoed, and also missed. It's, you know, you're trying for that 30% chance for that drop, but it being 85% accurate, it's really a good gambling play there. And like it should be in your favor to win, but with that muddy water. But this so this next match here, game number 2. A belly bolt. Belly beef there. And belly bolt is going to be absolutely very specially defensive, I think. I should just like I should have fun with it. I should use and yeah, belly bolt. 109 HP and 89 special defense, and has that. And this Raichu, it has the Surge Surfer, so it doesn't have that lightning rod that Raichu has, that the regular Raichu has. So Mega Dragonite, like this is also another interesting thing because that Misty Terrain. And yeah, he's trying to keep that Misty Terrain from going up because that will decrease the damage of Dragonite's dragon attacks. Ooh, light screen. I think your girl's gonna be here for a while. Forgus. The flowers are gonna be around so long. God, well, okay. I'm trying to make a reference here. Because I've been listening to Peter, Paul, and Mary, that's been my thing. Where have all the flowers gone? All the time? Oh, the graveyard. It's over the graveyards. Will the flowers remain over the grave of Cactus Jack here? We will find out. Ah, see? I saved it there. But you have a lot of special attackers on both sides, actually. Both sides are very special attack oriented, save for Skarmory. And Skarmory's doesn't have the best attack. It is a Mega Skarmory. But again, you have that Belly Bolt, and that Belly Bolt is going to discourage just the existence of Skarmory. Skarmory, no special defense. One of his very few weaknesses. Some Gen 2 lore here. Interesting. The fake tears, bringing it back down. So he's going to get some health from Raichu and Sinistcha. That parabolic charge, that's very helpful to get it back to full health. That with the Sinistcha. So now the light screen, it's just back to normal. So Raichu could, in theory, try to fake tears again. But that Sinistcha's got that Rage Powder. So, okay, nope, taking it out. Marigold. Oh, nice. One of the benefits of the Flower Veil ability. Which could be fun if you don't Mega Evolve your Mega Floette and you have a Grass type. It's sad bad there's no Rillaboom. Take more advantage of that, but it doesn't matter who real took advantage of that. That's Sinistcha taking out Raichu. Thanks to that Flower Veil keeping the fake tears from going off. I think a lot of the times, like, Forgus isn't seen as this big, the best Pokemon. Like, it's outclassed by, of course, Eternal Flower Floette. But they both have Flower Veil. They both can protect their Grass-type brethren. I think Flower Veil, Flower Veil it's just the Grass types. Yeah, I think Flower Veil just does it for Grass types. So theoretically, you could lower the stats of Florges to try to get some damage off on that. But granted, if there's a Rage Powder that comes through, then there's going to be a problem. So we got the removal here of Sinistcha. Beelzebub. Ah, that's a good nickname. I just noticing that. A good switching. Good synergy between the Sinistcha and the Belly Bolt here. Misty Terrain. And once again, getting rid of that Dragon weakness. The Dragon type. Basically, Dragon Pulse not going to do any damage now. And here we go. Water. Muddy Water. Oh, God. She's got more mud in her eyes. And life is just a little worse because she has mud in her eyes. It's like me working out in the pads. There's when I was first starting in construction, you know, a lot of the mud. Oh, it's such a pain. None of my eyes though. That would be I'd have to go to first aid for that. So Myletta comes out. Here comes Spiritomb. Now, both Spiritomb and Dragonite are just going to take a huge chunk from Mood Blast from the Marigold. You know what? That's actually a decent move, even like with Florges there, because Florges isn't going to take that much damage with its 154 base special defense. So, you know, Florges, she could take some of that. You know, she's very giving with that with that health. You know, it's like Milk Drink on Miltank. Air Slash, looking for a flinch. See if we get it. No, Moonblast, and that is going to be right into Dragonite. The multi-scale. There's no double shell smash on Florges here. Blaze with a very good defensive team here. Just trying to look after each other. A good fine team here. We're looking after each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, Florges is looking out for Sinistcha. Belly Bolt's looking out for Florges. Well, you know, synergy is winergy, as we all know. But this is a thinker, yeah. And Cactus Jack, they're definitely taking more time there. I'm seeing both the timers. Ooh. And Air Slash, you can only do really Air Slash. And now that Air Slash is not going to do any damage. Dragon Pulse is going to do even less damage. Sinistcha bringing it back up to full health. And now, yeah, that's going to do nothing. Yeah, just 20% damage. And the Moonblast is going to come out. That is going to take a chunk out of Spiritomb. And like I brought this up with I did a video on like Goodra, where it's a slow, like some Pokemon are just good for slow and steady, because like Florges, decent I still have Florges on my Showdown, 78 HP, not bad, but at 154 special defense, it's just slowly and surely. You got two special attackers out there, you got the light screen up, and you got the consistent healing from Sinistcha. You have like good teamwork, and also two very weak Pokemon on the other team. But it's tough because, like, you see that very weak Pokemon and you want to bring Skarmory, but then there's the Belly Bolt. And now we have no Big Man Blastoise on the team. We got Oranguru potentially either setting up, I don't think setting up, maybe setting up Trick Room, because I know like there's a special attack drop with the Spiritomb. Spiritomb taking another Snarl. But you have a special attack drop on that Spiritomb, so we can have a takeover with Belly Bolt or Florges. I never think of Florges. Like, Florges has a decent, like, 112 special attack. That's pretty good. It just has the issue with the coverage. It just has, like, grass and fairy moves. But again, when you have two very weak Pokemon, you know, that's all you need. Though I think, like, a team of Florges and Floette, they'd be a great combo together. Eternal Flower Floette. Mari looking for the... No. She's going to take a Moon to the face. And Spiritomb down. I'm going to check some of the stats here. Oh, wait. Instruct. Oh, no. Florges was told, we need more Moon. And here comes more Moon. Ooh, special attack drop. That's tough. I'm going to check it. After this, I'm going to check out the light screen duration. So we do have one turn of light screen left, and only Oranguru has the special attack drop. We also have a 3 versus 2. If Milotic, it's once again, it's Milotic versus the world. Can Milotic take on the world and possibly the moon? But now with that special, with that special drop, that's going to be. I assume that an Air Slash should take out Florges, but that's a tough one. Oh, goes into the Oranguru. Misty Terrain, fearing that dragon damage. And then Muddy Water, that should take out both. No, that just takes out Florges. And now Belly Bolt is coming back in. Belly Bolt, that's actually really good. The good sacrifice there was made because now... So far I've seen on Dragonite, Dragon Pulse and Air Slash, and now that, like, you basically have two not very effective moves going into Belly Bolt and one going into Oranguru with the Misty Terrain. I guess that's one thing people don't think of with Misty Terrain. It's just like the nerfing of dragon moves by 50%. Especially when you have, like, potential Draco meters flying around from a 140. Yeah, this should do no damage. And, well, it wasn't so bad. Well, crit. Never mind. And Muddy Water. We're going to get another miss here. And I'm guessing Oranguru has telepathy. Well, that charges up the parabolic charge. And, yeah, I'm guessing the telepathy there from Oranguru. And Milotic just takes a lot. And that takes out the Dragonite. And almost back... Not back to full, but that's just... Okay, yeah, that's it. 1, 2, and then, yeah, Dragonite's done. So now, that Belly Bolt, with its low speed stat of 45... Now, I don't think an Instruct can work. Well, I think an Instruct can work, because that's the last move it used was the, well, it's just going to use Parabolic Charge, Instruct, Parabolic Charge. And yeah, that Telepathy, that's a great ability, especially if there's no Fake-Out Mons on the other team. Which, yeah, there's just Alolan Raichu, but other than that, and Tinkaton. But once you have the Raichu out of the way, so now we have Blaze getting the second victory, bringing it to a 3-0 game. Oh no, a 3-0 game. God, my brain. A third game. Ugh. So now game 3. This goes to a 4-2. I'm going to go check the standings here. Right now, Tallahassee Togedamarus is in third place, at least by this sheet here. This will put them, would put Blaze comfortably at number 2, the Mauville Mawiles, the Sanatio? Sanito? I'm great with names. Currently 5-0, but this makes it a little more comfortable. Lucrative with 2-2 again, but hasn't played. I think still has a couple more games to play. That's kind of the situation I'm in, where I was in first place, and then Legit and Splee. I think Splee's in first place realistically now, or Legit in the Nova League. So those first place positions, they can be very precarious. And Beelzebub and the Blue Heron. Oh, there it is, Skarmory. But again, yeah, Skarmory, he comes in for that Florges with that Belly Bolt. You know, the perfect 1-2 punch. The Skarm Bliss of this team. I think, yeah, the Skarm Bliss of this team, 91. I guess not that defensive, but you know, he'll take the defensive hits, Belly Bolt, and Florges, they'll take the special hits. I guess Floor Bolt, Flurry Bolt, Bolt, Belly Juice, Belly Floor. My names aren't the best, but now, again, Parabolic Charge can come in, and especially now a Trick Room can come up. And Mega Skarmory, much more offensive than regular Skarmory. 140 attack, and actually surprisingly decent special defense. Like, I know it's defense though. Brave jeez Louise. Just going in for the kill. And Parabolic Charge. That's, I think, that might survive, and it does survive. Yeah, that's 100 special defense. It's really helped. Like, Mega Skarmory is quite the upgrade, actually. Goes from 70 to 100 special defense. And I know, yeah, it does drop the regular defense, but just from 140 to 110, you know, it's not bad. I think it might be slept on. Maybe I should look into using Mega Skarmory in the future. Thunderbolt, and yeah, so that's the end of Oranguru. And Parabolic Charge doesn't have the Electromorphosis boost, and so it doesn't do too much damage to Raichu. Marigold coming out, and now this is definitely, yeah, because now it's, yeah, Mega Skarmory also, yeah, 112 speed, so this is definitely an interesting situation because I guess, like, I don't know if I've seen Protect. It may have. I should write some notes down here to take some moves. But I think Florges has Protect, because that Iron Head is going to hurt. I mean, it could get other, like, let's check out its physical. Yeah, Iron Head. It doesn't really get much other, like, steel moves. Just Iron Head for physical damage. But still, like, that's gonna hurt. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Iron Head. But Berry. Now this could, whew, that definitely saved it. Oh, and the flinch. But the Parabolic Charge gets rid of Skarmory. Doesn't do too much damage to the Florges, but now the Mega is taken down here. And you know, Florges has been causing problems for Spiritomb and Dragonite, but now I guess Dragonite could still be in this battle, but I'm not sure. Ooh. Yeah, that Belly Bolt's a problem. Like, look at old Derpy Belly Bolt, just carrying the team on its belly. Also, Beelzebub. fun fact, I was in a play when I was younger called Beelzebub and the Blue Heron. So there's no blue herons here, but we got the Beelzebub. And now, like, that Milotic definitely has, like, two things going for it. He's got that... Ooh, nothing much. That is... Oh, jeez, Louise the luck. RNG going crazy here. Thankfully, it's not that fast to begin with, but that you definitely don't want... You definitely don't want to... You know, you got a flinch, you got a paralysis. I like, yeah, fake tears. Oh no, again, the fake tears isn't going to work because of the flower veil. Ice beam goes in there. I don't know if it takes it out complete. The fake tears would have helped, but that Florges, even if it doesn't move this turn, it's just going to, oh, it's going to be a miss. It's a miss! And I think, like, that would have knocked out the, would that have knocked out the Raichu? We're going to see, like, Giga Drain, ooh. So we got Misty Terrain, Giga Drain, Moonblast. Getting, because it said like that. Oh yeah, that would have killed Raichu there. That miss, that was an unfortunate miss. Oh, devastating. The luck. We got the flinches. We got, it's. I see. Like, it's not the Sordon game from a few weeks ago, which was absurd, but still, like. Those are things you don't want. So Sinistcha's going out back into Bulk City. That menace. And again, that Florges, it's so specially bulky. Like 29% damage. And no freeze here in that Moonblast. That should get rid of that Raichu. God, that belly, what a... You don't realize how crazy Belly Bolt is until it gets into a situation like this. Just Belly Bulk, more like. Now we have Spiritomb, and Spiritomb can certainly put the pressure on with the Snarls. But again... But I'm going to check out the speed stats here. Belly Bolt, yeah, 45 to 35 here with Spiritomb. And when we've seen it survive Moonblast, oh, this is going to be, so now there's going to have to be a lot of reliance on crits. The rain helps. The rain helps big time. But the Snarls, the Muddy Waters, stuff like that to get it done. Nice 65% damage there. Back up to half with the Citrus Berry, Citrus. If indeed. But now we're back to the Muddy Water shenanigans, but we got Parabolic Charge shenanigans. Especially if, like, Sinistcha's in the back, and Sinistcha can take that resisted hit even in the rain. Sucker Punch, not bad. Oh, but that charges up the Electromorphosis. Just hanging up. A double accuracy. Jeez Louise. A double accuracy drop, but no. Lord Thunder and Jesus, boy. Milotic is taken down, and now it's a Spiritomb and a Dream. I think that Dream is... Oh, it's 5%. Now, as we have seen, there's a double accuracy drop. But Belly Bolt, and yeah, ooh, this is tough. Because I think, like, maybe Spiritomb outspeeds. Just taking out Belly Bolt, bringing in. Yeah, I think it's all over, but the crying here, because now, like, it's got Sucker Punch, it's got the Snarl, and that Hospitality boost really helped, but it's paralyzed! What happens? So, could there be some Sucker Punch shenanigans, some Sucker Punch mind games? because, like, theoretically, like, you could, yeah, withdrawing the Marigold. And now Belly Bolt doesn't have those accuracy drops. Oh, never mind, just the Shadow Ball. And I think that's it. And Blaze, the Tallahassee Togedamarus go up 4-2 in Week 6 of the Top Notch Draft League in the Alola division. And good game by all, and we'll see you next time.